Welcome back, this is ViperAS for Viperland, and I am returning with Grim Dawn. I've actually run back to where the bridge was created, so that anybody who skipped the previous episode, because they didn't care to go through the tunnel, can just see what you have to do to get to exactly where I was before, which is not very difficult. So you just run up here, you run to the left, you'll see on your map when you get a little closer anyway, the icon for the rift, and that's where we want to go. There's a quest we really want to pick up there, because, while it's not a main storyline quest, it's going to help us out quite a bit.
That skill's not ready.
So we're running over to the left. There's a lot of these little goblin guys now. They're definitely new to this zone and pretty much everywhere. Should resummon the dog. I don't remember if I resummoned him when I leveled him last time, so we're doing that now. Kill off a bunch of these guys, head in a general leftward direction. Oh, I should point out in this game, I don't use this feature because I'm used to this camera angle, but if you hit the comma and period buttons, by default, you can rotate the camera. I like north being north, but you know, you can... Oh shoot, wasn't paying attention, was gonna die. You can rotate the camera, so I guess saying heading in a leftward direction isn't the best of things to say, but whatever. Because left could change. I guess westward, but you know. These guys pack a punch, if you hadn't noticed. And a lot of them are ranged characters, so I think this is the point where the game starts stepping it up a little bit in terms of difficulty. This is the guy you'd want to talk to if you came out of the cave, you came out here, you ran around, talked to this guy. If you built the bridge, just ran across, talk to this guy. Now, we actually want to head back in a northeasterly direction. The guy, I'll say, northeast is where the other blacksmith went to. That was the blacksmith's apprentice, and he's looking for his hammer that the main blacksmith took away. I believe it's this path down here. No, I was wrong. It's this path up here. It's one of the two. And if we follow this path and follow the bottom wall, it should bring us to the other blacksmith. And when we get there, we will have a choice to make, depending on what type of items and what type of character class you're going to want. But we'll get to that in just a minute. Clear away some of these dudes. Definitely starting to hit, and I'm running out of the constitution, so I'm going to have less of that quick heal out of combat. But the bird can slowly heal me, which is pretty nice. I could always put more points into it, and I probably... Oh, never mind, food rations. There you go, maxed out. The game, I've noticed those food rations pop out at a frequent enough interval that when you really need them, they're there. Unless you're taking massive damage, I've yet to run out of the constitution. So here we go. We have a choice. We can either side with this guy, who will build us more pure, like, power items. Like, if you're a melee character, or you just want to do more, like, physical damage, this is the guy to side with. Or, we can side with the other guy, who will add, like, magical damage to items. The items themselves will be the same that you can make, they'll just have extra effects depending on which guy you help. I want to help Duncan, because that seems to fit what I want to do. See, side with Duncan. There you go. Simple. And he's giving us a hammer that we can bring back. I'm actually going to take the shortcut, open the personal rift, and go straight to the outskirts, instead of running back through all that. 'Cause laziness. Yeah. So we give this guy his hammer, ask him to join us in Devil's Crossing, and now when we go back, we've got ourselves a blacksmith that's down here. And I don't know if we'll have enough materials to make anything, but we'll demonstrate that anyway. He's over here on the side. There we go. Hey, we leveled 2. Let's do that real quick. 1, 2... And I'd rather get the crow, the storm bolt. I'm going to power up that next time so that the sigil does more damage. So let's resummon crow and apply spirit. Okay. So now this guy. This is the crafting menu. You've got relics, which are expensive. I've yet to get the materials for those yet, but eventually that'll happen. You've got your melee type weapons. It'll show you how many you can make with the materials you have, which for me is not much because a lot of those use scrap, which I don't have much of, but you can buy those, so whatever. I'll demonstrate something I will be able to make, hopefully. Wow. Not much. Maybe nothing. Oh! Okay, I could do that. I could make aether crystals and do an aether shard. So I'll just demonstrate how you would make something anyway. Let's say you wanted to make the Adept's Bladed Mace. You would need 2 scrap, a searing ember, and 3,000 iron. That's what it is, yeah. And it'll make an Adept's Bladed match. It'll show mace, not match. It'll show you over here what, in general, these things will do. Sometimes, for just an enchanted mace, it's just a random stats, like it won't know. But higher level things will show you some guaranteed stats. Kinda cool, I think. And then you just hit this. Also, because I have this guy, he crafted weapons, armor, and accessories are imbued with one of the following properties because I picked him. Either more energy regeneration, more elemental resistance, or more elemental damage. I like these things, thusly I picked this guy. If you picked the other guy, it would probably be physical damage and those type of things. So I can't make anything yet, but that's how I would do it. I can equip that hat finally. Yeah. And let's put that berserking skill out anyway. Oh, there you go, berserk item. So I could do it. It'll lower my... Yeah, lowers resistance, but raises offense. I'm not going to want to do it too much, but I could do it. It's there. May as well sell at the... I can buy scraps too. They're a little expensive, but I got quite a bit. I haven't put any enchantments on my weapons, so I can keep an eye out for those. Heavy armor, casting speed, and a lot of armor. I'm gonna wear those. And a weapon... a little bit better. No, not really. At first glance, it looked a little better. Let's just combine these suckers. Anything else combinable? Not at the moment. We do have another, if we want extra health. Shield, offhand, ring, head. Huh. I'm going to put it on the chest armor, actually. Having high life and extra main stats is pretty nice. Okay. So that was all that. Now, what quest do we have? We have the kill these guys. I still have yet to find one in my game, but we're really catching up to where I am in my game, so that's not saying much. We're looking to secure the portal in Burwitch Village, not outskirts, and we're looking to go underneath the Burwitch Estates, also not outskirts. So, we're trying to head to different areas connected to the outskirts. This was kind of the introduction to Burwitch. Now we're trying to find those other areas so that we can do our main and sub-quests. There may be other quests here, but again, this is about the limit of what I've reached on my character, so very quickly hitting things that I don't know what's going to come up. So let's just go around the area. We've got 2, what's up there? Cave entrance and cave entrance. I'm going to hit the caves because you may have picked up my philosophy on caves by now. They are, oh, come on. The minimap is sometimes a bit lying. It shows that there's a way through there, but there's not. So, a little frustrating at times. Not the end of the world, but hopefully we'll see the crow do his new ability. I did allocate that, right? Could have sworn. I did, yeah. Maybe I have to honestly disband them both first and then bring them back out? I don't think so. I just haven't seen him use it yet. It's pretty obvious when he does. It's just a bolt of lightning that hits a little bit of an AoE. Yeah, we'll see when it happens. Till then, we're going towards the caves. And trying not to die. Good idea not to die. I don't like these corruptors either. The, like, leveled up version of them do quite a bit of damage at range. So they're a bit of a pain. Thankfully, their health is abysmal. Like, they just get one-shotted. So it's not terrible, it's just kind of annoying. Some iron bits, don't want to leave those behind. Looks like we got a cave. Ah, of course it's down below. It's probably a way over here to loop around. And realistically, I'm going to hit this one. They're probably the same cave. Like, if I hit the alternate exit to this cave, it's probably going to be... There you go, that bolt of lightning that came down. That was the crow. It's pretty cool. Extra damage for the crow, who isn't really our damage dealer, but every bit of extra hurt on the enemies is good for us. And it seems to do fairly decent damage. Yeah, not bad. And it stuns for 1 second. Didn't even know that. So yeah, well worth at least putting a point into, even just for the stun. Every bit of a stun helps us. And I haven't been in this cave, but I'm going to run on the assumption there's a boss in here, because, you know, caves, bosses... Ah, there you go, the Overseers. Those guys I don't like at all. More health than the lower ones and more damage. Still not, like, a ton of health, but enough to be annoying. To me. I imagine if you were more of a melee character who just got all up in their face and punched them, their ranged damage wouldn't be all that bad. Ah, sweet, another scrap. Clearly scraps are good. I may start buying some to craft some things, but for now, sticking with what I got. Plan on finding most of mine. Reanimator? Oh, okay, so I guess you start finding these guys as actual just mobs now. He wasn't like a special guy, he was just bringing some undead around. Clearly a thing that should be prioritized. Always gonna have to go for those types of guys first, unless you want to get swarmed with creatures from all angles, on all sides, everywhere. Kinda bad. Where's the boss of this place? I doubt it was that Reanimator. He was just like a magical guy. Just a yellow name. He probably wasn't, like, the boss. It's gotta be over on that side then. Because I checked this way. Let's go. Yeah, because it was blocked off the low path, so you had to go the long way, so it's probably over on that side. See what we got. Come on, boss. Or something. Really? Nothing? I'm disappointed, actually. Whatever. Still got me some loot, but kinda sad. I was hoping for a boss. I did check it all. Yeah, alright, whatever. And this should bring us out the other cave entrance. Kind of assumed it was the same one. Yep, now we're on that low path there. I'm gonna head back to the road and up that way. Maybe we'll hit one of the other Burwitch areas shortly. Or an enemy or something. Moldering Fields. We don't have a quest here, but we'll see. Maybe there's a quest to pick up here. But we don't have... none of the active ones that we have at the moment are sending us here. So, more of the goblins, some spiders. I'm glad they started adding the different enemies, though, because just leveling up, like... Since the enemies level up with you, they have the ability to just kind of keep sending the same few enemies, but I was worried there wasn't going to be a lot of enemy variety, and I was proven very wrong. So that's nice. Another blocked off path. I don't know how to unblock those either. They show kind of blocked off on the map. I don't know if there is a way to unblock them. Ah, now we've got burning guys. I wonder if they take less damage from my fireball. Which would suck, but most of my damage is coming from pets anyway. So, it won't be too bad. And from that thing, which doesn't do fire damage. It looks like this is probably getting past the fields into a new area. Which is... the village! Yes, we're looking for the portal here. If we secure this portal, that progresses our main quest. But we've also got a point of interest here. Cellar door. You know what? We're going to do the side quest first, or the side zone, Flooded Cellar, and then we're going to do that progressing the storyline quest and see what's up with that. Hopefully there'll be a boss in this one. There wasn't in the last one. So, we can hope. Maybe this one will pay off. Ah, okay, this is going to start hitting the mutants that we need to kill. So that's already worth it. Even if we only kill a few of them down here, it'll progress that and we'll start getting those. So now we know what they look like. They look exactly like what I imagine a mutant in this world would look like anyway. Kinda obvious. Looks like we got rats in the cellar down here too. got? We got a blocked off passageway and a not blocked off passageway. We'll take this one. This is actually a fairly large looking area. I wouldn't be surprised if they send me on a quest down here shortly anyway. Or if there is a quest down here already. Looking for boss. Nope, no boss here. No boss yet. Ah, no, never mind, that was just a higher level. Got my hopes up for a second. There we go, there's the boss. Razorback. I probably shouldn't have popped Berserking. That was a mistake. But since I did, I might as well wail on him for a little bit. For, like, no damage. Keep that under him for the extra damage, extra little bit of heal for me. And didn't really get a lot. Eh, whatever. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna try that other exit, and I'll check loot once we get the main storyline quest done at the Rift anyway. And we're about to level, so not too shabby. Clear out the rest of this, see where the other exit is. Hopefully it's not too far away. I always wonder if like the exits to these might lead to a place that you couldn't reach elsewhere. It hasn't happened yet, or any other way. It hasn't happened yet, but yeah, I hope. That would be a cool idea. Rickety ladder, where does it take us? To a loading screen. It takes us back to the fields, but not too far into them. There's a lot of stuff outside wanting us dead. But we got a level, so whatever. While the pets take care of those guys, let's do the level. Put a point into that so it does extra. It costs extra energy but does extra damage. What do we have coming up later? I kinda want that. An aura of hellfire surrounds Hellhound. Yeah, I kinda want that. Especially because it does extra fire and burn damage, and so far we're doing fire and burn damage. So let's start working towards it. And what we're gonna do... physique this time. Get that up a little bit. And work our way back towards where we were a minute ago. In the village. Stupid Crocus. Oh, and I have noticed, it seems like projectiles can collide midair. So if I'm shooting a fireball, and that guy was shooting his little electric thing at me, it seems like they can collide and cancel out in midair, which is kinda cool to me. Riftgate is swarming with enemies. I guess I should probably kill them all. That would be why it says secure the Riftgate and not just open it. Kill all the things. Still swarming with enemies, okay? Kill more things. And since that little sigil returns to me as health a percentage of the damage it does, oh crud, the more damage it does, the better it is for returning health. Potion real quick. Another sigil. Oh, my dog died. That's why they're all going after me. And we've got a named dude, Crimson Bane. Try and keep my distance a little bit if I can. Let the pet do a lot of his damage. Seems fire does not do a lot to the Ember Guards. Go figure. I should pay more attention to that. Lots of stuff was dropped, most of it's white items. This guy, in theory, should drop. He's got an AoE like blood attack. Corpse Dust, and pop the Heroic Spoils. Chilled Steel is new to me too. And here we go. It's open. We should be able to turn in the main quest at the dude, who, if I remember correctly, was in the jail, and that should be the end of this episode. Come on, dude. See what we get for this. Just some experience. He wants us to access the warden's cellar and presumably kill the warden. That's what I was getting from that. Do a quick bit of selling, and that should be the end of this episode. Sell that off. Can't use it, it's not that good. Can use it. Gives me extra spirit. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I don't really do melee attacks so far anyway, so I'll just take the spirit. Don't want those because we've already got enchanted shield, and I'll keep my casting speed. We've also got a new material, the ancient heart, for crafting things, and it looks like our lodestone is finished. It would give us lightning strike, not too shabby for weapon shields offhands. It's got a skill recharge, which I don't know. I still might put it on something, but it wouldn't be quite as spammable. Still not 3, still not 3. Any 3s or 4s, fully done ones? No, just that. You know what? I'm gonna put it on the weapon, just to try it out. And we're gonna put lightning strike there. Oh, okay. Looks like lightning strike is like a weapon attack. So, not quite what I wanted it to be, but now I know. And anything else worth noting? I don't think so. I think that's going to be the end of this episode. Oh, interesting. I don't need it, but yeah, that's the end of this episode. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching, and watch the next episode for when we either hit up some side quests or find this warden dude and end his life.